Deathnote, after 20 years, is surrounded by many mysteries, such as did Light become a Shinigami, or what's the deal with death gods and apples? Well, there's one mystery that has perplexed the fandom in such a way that one might even consider it an illness. Did L know that Light was Kira? That's right, this question has plagued many anime fans with the disease so life-threatening that it has slowly eaten away at the back of their minds for the past 20 years. Luckily for you, I have the cure for said disease. So sit back and enjoy the video as I single-handedly save your life. For anime-only fans, the answer to this question is a bit complicated. After all, we were left in a very confusing place during L's final moments. L looked into Light's eyes, searching for an answer as he died. But being that they were surrounded by the rest of the JTF, Light couldn't openly gloat about him being Kira, similar to the way that he did Naomi.
Because I'm Kira.
During this moment, a line was drawn between fans. Some people say that this scene heavily implies that L seeing Light's smile left him dying in peace as he knew he was right all along. Others say that because of the poetic nature behind the art style of this scene, we might not be able to take that smile very literally. The red ambiance created by the red light emulates scenes from previous episodes where they depict their mind battles. Some strongly believe in this because of the lack of clarity of the characters. This is also supported because as Light begins to look serious again, his character comes back into focus. It's subtle, but it's there. An example of this would be on episode 15, where L and Light are standing on rooftops, one highlighted in red and one highlighted in blue. Fans believe that it suggested in L's final moments that the dominating red light represents Light's victory. People that subscribe to this idea also believe that Light wasn't literally smiling in this scene. If he would have smiled, it would have been a huge risk, because if anyone had caught him, it would have been over. So looking at both the artistic and literal perspective, you can see where some of the confusion comes from. So what's the real answer here? Well, for us to finally cure you of the deep-seated subconscious question that has haunted you for nearly 2 decades, we have to look at the manga. In chapter 58 of the manga, it is so painfully clear that there is absolutely no way that this scene could be misinterpreted. L has his heart attack and falls to the ground. Light catches him and the two lock eyes. In L's mind, he begins to think to himself, Light Yagami, I knew it, I wasn't wrong, but And he thought all of this to himself as Light hovered over him with a massive grin on his face, revealing himself as Kira without saying a word. The anime did a really amazing job of depicting this scene, and by not including L's inner monologue, it actually added a very poetic nature to it. I personally believe this scene to play out just as it did in the manga, but I can understand why some people might have questioned it. Anyway, consider yourself cured. Now that you've been healed, you can go off and play with your kids in the backyard, or I don't know, go buy a dog or something. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.